Oh man,
You're so bad. Okay.
that would hurt.
Yeah. Welcome back to
Sorry.
Welcome back to WeebGamer, the podcast where we talk about everything to do with anime, video games, and whatever else we want to talk about.
Yeah.
This is episode 22, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 22. And once again, as I always say, actually, you know what? Recently, since I started talking about how we don't talk about anime or video games, we've brought it back in. So I'm gonna leave the intro as it is. So welcome. Disclaimer. I want to make sure we say it this time because there's been some pretty big twists.
We remember every 4 episodes.
Twists in the animes. I know, but like usually it's just like regular shit happens, but like these 2 episodes were actually like important story events happening. So I want to say that for Tokyo Revengers and To Your Eternity, if you're not caught up, do not watch. Actually, watch it anyways. And just leave it playing silent in the background and then go watch the episode and then rewatch it again so you can see our thoughts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, I just want to make sure you guys know it's spoilers for the latest episodes.
Appreciate
How are you
that.
two doing today?
John, go for it. Well, how are you feeling?
Spoilers. I'm feeling pretty. My car's brakes were really bad, so I had to go fix those, and I spent a lot of money on that. So.
Why don't you make me do it? I could have done it for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway, I feel great. Fuck Sean's life.
Oh.
My life sucks too.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Alan's always okay.
Always okay. Never good, never bad. Always okay.
Okay, on the outside.
On the
What do your
inside,
insides look like?
it's like Tokyo
Okay.
Revengers episode today.
Yo.
Don't even.
Oh my god! Don't even.
Okay, what are we starting with? I don't know what to start with. This is
so
an
bad.
iffy one.
Tokyo.
Let's start with Tokyo.
Let's get the anger out of the way.
I mean,
It's just- Woo! All right. Who wants to do a recap? I was crying the whole time.
Flashback
so.
time.
all right, I'll do the recap. So,
Yay.
as we talked about from last episode, what's his face? Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Takamichi went back to the Valhalla's headquarters to try and bring back Baji,
Mhm.
and he was with Kazutora, and then Kazutora and Baji
Damn.
started to recall
Those
their
names.
past.
This guy knows the
Right?
names.
I know
Yeah.
the names.
Bro, I
I'm
took,
impressed.
don't worry, I took notes this time. I have talking points and everything this week. I'm ready. I'm trying to
Yeah.
step our game up.
All right,
Anyways,
let's do it.
so then they do a flashback on their past, and then so we get to understand a lot of their
Dynamic.
motivations, I guess, for
Oh.
things, right? So Mikey starts off, they're driving all their motorcycles, and Mikey only has a freaking Vespa, and they're like, yo, get a motorcycle. He's like, nah, bruh, I want that ZT whatever, that fancy ass one.
Z10.
So this is mine, it's the Vespa, bruh. And
Bruh.
then they go on a long drive. Some local thugs come up, try and mess with them. Mikey gives them a scary look. They get scared and run away, but they try and act tough as they drive away. And then Mikey runs out of gas because Mikey's Mikey. So like every single thing that the show tells me has taught me that I've been giving Mikey a lot more credit than he deserved in
Definitely.
the smarts department.
Yeah.
But so then they play rock paper scissors. Baji ends up having to walk his bike to the gas station so they can get gas, and he can't find gas anymore. And then these old thugs come up and they're like, "Oh, you're alone, are you? Let's beat you up." And then so they start beating him up, and then he talks shit, and then they're like, "All right, we're gonna kick your Vespa then." And then he puts his body on the line for the Vespa, and Mikey shows up saying he forgot his swim trunks. I don't know where his swim trunks were because like I didn't see any
Right?
space in the Vespa to put them, but
Mhm.
he says he forgot them there, and then he's like, then he kicks over his own Vespa, and then he's like, I can't believe you got hurt over this stupid thing. Sorry about that. Then they beat them up, and then great, yay, happy fun times. But then the important part of the episode comes after this, where Kazutora is friggin' basically in love with Mikey, bro, like borderline obsessed, unhealthily.
Fine. I am too.
The more I do this podcast, the more I realize how codependent like friggin' anime characters are, just to dangerous levels. Anyways, so then Baji and Kazutora seem like they're closer, like the 2 closer ones out of like the group. So Kazutora comes to Baji, devises a plan. He's like, yo, it's Mikey's birthday. He really wants this bike. And then Baji's like, but they don't sell this bike anymore. It doesn't exist. So then he's like, don't worry about it. He's like, don't worry about it. I found one. And then they go to the shop. Then he's like, we're going to steal it. And Baji's like, nah, bruh, that's stupid. But then the whole time he's like, nah, we shouldn't do this. But he just follows
Right?
him anyways. He's like, don't do it. He's like, we're going to do it anyways. And then so they get in there. No alarms or anything. And then they find the bike. They struggle to unhook the bike. They unhook it finally. And then boom, man starts walking out. And they're like, ah, shit. And but before this happened, Kazutora left to like, I don't know why he left. He
went to open the, I don't know.
Oh, the garage.
Garage,
right?
yeah.
Right, and Baji was trying to like take it off the like platform, but then a man comes in with a nice crow. What was it? A wrench? He had a wrench. He was like, he's like, oh, you assholes! You think you're gonna get away? Baji's scared shitless because there's this older kid with a weapon, and he's a little child holding a thing. And then he's like, I saw my face. We're fucked no matter what. And then he finds out, I know this dude.
Yeah.
And then Kazutora's like,
Dumbass.
He's like, bruh, I hear danger. I'ma run in there. This guy's swinging full force. Baji's like, don't do it, bruh. He did it. Knocked him. Brains all over the floor, bro. Brains all over the floor.
Yeah.
Baji's freaking out. Kazutora's like, what is wrong with you, dog? We did it, bro. But I had no choice. And he's like, who was it, guys?
Mikey's older
motherfucking
brother, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Oh, my God.
And then Baji has a logical response. He's freaking out. He's like sad. He's like, fuck, what we gonna do now? And then Kazutora, on the other hand, just loses his mind immediately. And
Side note, loses his mind like Mr. Romeo Cavalcante or whatever. Okay, keep going.
Wow, you're really making that comparison.
My argument's coming in clutch soon. Trust me.
Yeah, but guess what? I hate Kazutora now too. So.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
you have
right?
to.
I know.
Anyways, let me finish. We're almost done.
Sorry,
almost
I just had to put
almost
that
there, right?
Okay.
Then, right, and then he loses his mind, and then he somehow convinced himself that he was doing it all for Mikey. So Mikey's brother's now dead because it's Mikey, and now I have to kill you. Now I have to kill you because you put me in this situation, right?
Yep.
And then the police come, they both get arrested, and I assume that's how Kazutora got into juvie. I'm assuming Baji went to juvie too. He just got out like quicker because he didn't do the bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
So then the episode ends there pretty much.
God, I can't believe when it ended. I was just like, are you kidding me? That's where you're gonna end it?
This
moment?
Like just jaw open. I was like,
yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck? Why did they, and then how did they, and then oh my God, and like it was so much emotion in this episode. Honestly, probably one of the best episode so far. It was like pretty good. So? I do think so. You know why? Because Tamagotchi's not in it. That's why. I love this episode.
That's actually a good point. I can't complain.
Twist wise,
crazy.
Yeah. Big twist.
Well, you know what? Like I was watching with my girlfriend, and in my head I'm like, what could have made these two guys so like, you know, just not against, but like not want to be close to Mikey, or just like Baji wants to leave. Kazutora just is not there. Like, they stole a bike from his family shop? That's so dumb. But then like something million times worse happens, and I'm like, oh my God. I will say though, I like Mikey because he's been consistent. Even when he's a child. So when Andre recapped and said that the guys had, you know, ganged up on Baji there, and Mikey goes to kick his Vespa, he didn't do that to like say, oh, you ruined my bike. His words were, why are you guys messing up something I love or I like? But he was talking about Baji, but he didn't want to seem like a wimp or like a loser and say that about Baji. He just meant it about, and that kick was nasty, by the way. Signature Mikey kick. The guy flew right to the temple. Ooh,
the freaking crunching.
It was like a Mortal Kombat X-ray. It was perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that scene of them two just walking up to these older guys, and one they have weapons, they don't. It was like you could see why they're best friends and their connection with that episode. And then again, it just breaks you even more because now Baji can't say shit. Like he couldn't even say anything. He just said, "I'm sorry," and I again, like Kazutora, like it is what it is, man. You your brain does something when you don't want to be wrong. Your brain does something when you don't want to be wrong.
When you can't accept
it. And like exactly, you can't accept it, and you don't want to accept it. You don't want to blame yourself. And like a good Romeo, whatever his name is, Cavalcante, Romanicante. He thought himself into
actually.
Romanicante. He thought himself into insanity. Honestly, do I feel bad for him? No, that's his fault. 100%. That's his fault.
Yeah, I know. That I was kind of disappointed though, just because like I was like, okay, we're going to see some of Mikey's like darkness, like his dark past.
So was I,
right?
Yes.
And I was like, okay, what did Mikey do, man? What did Mikey do?
I really thought Mikey fucked up like royally.
Yeah, and it even started out like them saying like, oh, if it was the old Mikey, he would have just kicked their asses. Like since he's been hanging out with Draken, he's gotten soft. And I was like, okay, maybe this is still like more of the like different kind of badass Mikey, and he's gonna like really screw up and screw over his friends or something.
Nah, you never know. It could be next episode.
Maybe, but like after seeing that, I'm just like, oh no, Kuzatura, you're just a crazy idiot.
Yeah, true.
And I don't know why Baji is now like with him in the future.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
But before I get too far into like the flashback parts, I just want to mention that Takamichi hasn't recognized a single person that he's been supposed to. Like he literally just looked at the photo, sees Kazutora the next day. They have the same neck tattoo, and then Baji says this guy was one of the founders. He's like, what?
Are you kidding me?
I was like,
oh my god.
Like the last week, I didn't like take this in, but like because I did like the mini recap this episode, I was just like, he did it again.
This guy has some kind of mental disorder, I swear.
He has to. It's like
he can't recognize people's faces.
Dementia, or like his frontal lobe is just destroyed from maybe the time travel. Maybe I'd go with that option. just his cop out is like the time travel messes.
He just doesn't recognize anyone. He never thinks.
But it's not even the time travel. He was in the same
time.
No,
100%.
saw him like the day before in the picture.
It's true.
I don't know, but yeah. So I'm kind of like Sean. I was so intrigued as to what possibly could have gotten, like, because Mikey is just like one of those guys that are just so like likable. He's just like a guy, like if you're on his good side, as long as you stay on his good side, there's like not much that he can do to make, not much you can do to piss him off, and there's not much like he can do to like make him like you dislike the guy. He's just like a fucking fun-loving guy, right? So it's like, what possibly could this guy do? Not only to piss off Kazutora, but also to get Baji to like seed with it for so long, and then eventually reach a breaking point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the fact that it's this, Kazutora obviously makes sense. It's the mind-breaking thing, but this whole other question. This kind of makes me second guess if Baji's even really all the way I'm in Valhalla. Like last week I was like pretty confident that he was fuck Mikey. But like after seeing what happened, I'm kind of like, I'm wondering if it's like Kazutora is his like goal, something with him. Because like at the time, like he was the one, he figured out, he realized, he's like, shit, this is bad, like we fucked up bad. And then when he saw Mikey, he's like, I'm so sorry, Mikey, I'm sorry, crying. And then Kazutora's like, I gotta kill him.
And no cops hear this guy. Like no one hears him. I will say I think I don't know, even Mikey's brother, what is his name, Sano or Shichiyo Churo or whatever his name is, I feel like they're such a nice family. Like if someone broke into my house, I wouldn't even ask questions. Like I would just that wrench would have like flown across the, you know what I mean? But I feel like because Sano or Mikey's family is just a very nice family, like he wanted to give him a chance, and he was about to. I feel like his Mikey's older brother was about to be like, all right, I won't tell Mikey. Get out of here! Like you didn't know.
Yeah.
I feel. I have to feel like that, but then.
I think so too.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I half expected when what's his face, Kazutora came behind.
Yeah.
I half expected him to have like Mikey reflexes and just be like, "Bitch, you thought."
Yeah.
Right. But then he just fell, and I was just like, "Oh."
And I also I'm trying to like, I was trying to think like, what does this mean for the future? Why is Baji like, and when they get out of the flashback, how is Baji still a part of it? Blah blah blah. I feel. But a part of Baji's hatred in quotations towards Mikey right now is the fact that Mikey didn't or isn't or hasn't like been mad at him. Yeah, been mad at him or punished him. No. Even with Kazutora, I don't think he like has any. Maybe in the beginning he'll be like, "You guys are dumb. Like I don't want to talk to you." But then he comes back and he's like, "You know what? Family's family. Whatever. You're my boys and all that." But I feel like Baji doesn't want that. Baji, if we know him as the character he is, he wants Mikey to be like, "Yeah, no, I don't like you anymore. This and that." But I feel like that's like Andre's saying. Like I feel like he's just nice and he's just like, "Yeah, no, we're good." Like I don't know how, but. You know what I mean?
I've been in like personal situations where literally like people have like done stuff and I just react like I was like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. Exactly. And then now they're pissed at me because I didn't fucking have like a bad reaction to them. I was like, you're mad because I didn't get mad. That doesn't make sense. It's like logically in my head that doesn't make sense, but I also understand like when you feel guilty enough and there's nothing, you don't feel like there's anything in your life currently like leading to retribution, like allowing you to like be a better person, to allow you to say sorry. There's 100%. Nothing right in your life, right? If I'm never mad at you, then I can understand why Baji is starting to be like, yo, like this is bit. But what question it raised, like, do you think Mikey's brother is dead?
I don't know, sure. Dude. I don't want to think so, but I feel like if he is dead and Mikey like doesn't get upset with them, that's weird to me. But if he doesn't die and they try to explain themselves, at least Baji, because Kazutora just looks like he's completely gone. But I don't know. Like I hope he's not. I hope he's not. But also the question is, how didn't they know Mikey's brother had a shop? And
oh yeah, I have no idea.
How don't you know that about each other? You guys are best friends, part of the gang. I don't know.
It could also be one of those situations where like the brother, because like Mikey's a delinquent, like his brother could have been like a bad guy.
Oh, like never not in the picture,
and he could have just like got kicked out of the family or whatever, and then he went off and did his own thing, so they don't really know. But that's my question is, and also what I think fucked up Kazutora like beyond anything is because like that bike, if they knew that Mikey wanted it, more than likely fucking his brother knew. That might be the reason why he had the bike.
That's true. His birthday. No.
Right? Wait, is this the same bike he rode into that war? I feel like it is.
That's what I was asking. Is like is I'm wondering if that's why I'm not 100% sure if his brother's dead.
I think he's dead.
Like if his brother's, I'm wondering he could also be in the hospital just like vegetable too.
That's true too. Yeah, but I think that
that's a good point.
Mikey told Takemichi that he reminded him of his brother once before, like past tense. He did, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, but fuck.
It was brief. It wasn't like
I don't want to say this, but there's an anime that I actually think you guys should watch, but we'll talk about it after. But actually no, I shouldn't say this then if you guys are gonna watch it.
No, go. Okay.
What's it called? And I'll tell you.
Anyways, it's called Charlotte. Have you seen Charlotte before?
Yeah, I've seen Charlotte.
Okay, so basically there's whatever. It's kind of important, but it's not like story breaking. But so this girl, one of the main girls, has this brother who basically he's been experimented on like thing and where he's like lost his mind completely, right? So every time she refers to him, it's basically like in past tense because like he is no longer her brother, right?
I see.
He's not there, right? So it could be one of those situations. Is basically why I brought up the parallel.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not 100% sure because as great as Mikey is as a person, it's really tough for me to think that he could forgive death.
No, I don't think so.
100%.
Right. Maybe his brother's in like a coma or in like a vegetative state or something where like there's still a chance. Because he said he's not breathing, but that doesn't mean dead. They never once said he's dead. Right?
They usually confirm it with anime, right? They always say like.
But I mean, usually what happens is they leave it up in the air and then confirm it the next episode.
Actually,
when the author decides how he wants it to be.
That's
right.
True.
This weekend I could like turn it on and the first line could be like,
"He's dead."
Damn. He's dead. Then I'd be like, well, fuck everything I just said then.
Yeah, literally.
Basically, so like what happened in the next anime we're going to talk about.
Oh, fuck. Don't even get me started.
Oh, God.
We'll get there. Oh,
sheesh.
So
what? Oh, yeah, go.
I was thinking that like if Baji went to Juvie too, like along with Kazutora, it's possible that Kazutora manipulated him to think kind of along the same way he thinks.
Very
so
true.
that like when he got out too, he would be like, "Oh, fuck Mikey," like hate that guy.
But also like he was still like with Tokyo Man.
Yeah, he was.
Man, Gigi, whatever they're called. Toma. He was still with Toma at the time. He was just pissed. He was literally trying to leave, and and like he wasn't. So in a way, maybe. Oh, you know what? Combined both what you said and Andre said, maybe he's like, you know what, to get back at Kazutora or whatever now, I use Kazutoro's actions before, get into Valhalla or whatever, and then just plead that I want to kill Mikey as well, and then actually just kill Kazutora. I don't know, you never know, man. Rocket ship, it always happens.
Yeah.
Listen, while like Sean said it, and I like felt this sentiment at first where I was disappointed that I didn't see like a dark side of Mikey.
Yeah.
But the fact that this is what happened is actually makes it a lot more interesting like going forward, because now I have to speculate as to what is going through Baji's mind. One, because like if I were like a leader of like a gang, and someone came to me saying, "This is my story, this is why I want to join your gang," from Kazutora, easy. I'm like, yeah, sure, you can come in, because obviously you're broken. So I know this isn't like a scheme or fake, like, right? I know you're not scheming, because I can tell that you're not with Mikey at this point. But for Baji, it'd be very difficult for me to just be like, I trust you. I mean, beating up one guy is very. I guess he beat him up pretty bad, but I mean, like, you can. I've seen plenty of people in real life get into like serious fights and then forgive each other like this, or like if there's like a bigger purpose or they like each other more than that, like they'll get over it, right? 100%. So that's not like the be all end all that I would say decides that yes, you're loyal for sure. You know what I mean?
Did you see his assistant captain in the preview?
No.
Oh, they showed him for a bit. He looks a lot better when he's not being repeatedly punched in the face.
I would assume so. Hopefully, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh man, yeah, that was violent, bro. Like I see some pretty violent animes, but like those straight up bludgeonings.
I hate that.
So much worse. Like I'd rather
in his mouth, like disgusting, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'd so much rather like all the dismemberments and everything.
Yeah.
But
I like how they always heal up perfectly, though. It's like, oh, yeah. Just give it a couple of days.
Yeah. Oh, I fractured my whole face, but yeah, it's fine today. It's totally fine.
The eye's still in the right place. I mean, that's
how do you guys think? Because Baji's announcing all this shit, right? How do you think Takemichi's going to handle it?
The same way he always handles it, like crying.
He's going to cry.
Getting beat up.
That's true, actually. I don't know.
I'm surprised they didn't take a break in the story to let
me propose a scenario to you guys, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Baji very publicly beat up Takemichi and said, "Fuck you, Mikey, we're done." Right?
Right.
Went to Valhalla. What if that is a plan where he doesn't trust Kisaki, and so this being so public and in the open, and then he tells, hey, Takemichi, go find Baji and bring him back from Valhalla, right?
Yeah.
What if the plan is because he knew that, hey, they're gonna need a witness or whatever, and then so now he vouched for Baji's story. So maybe the whole thing is actually to get Kazutora, and Baji's not actually, because like thinking about it from a logical sense, Mikey just saying, yo, go get Baji back from Valhalla, that makes no sense.
I think you're onto something, because what if Baji or Takemichi thinks he's there for Baji, sent by Mikey, but what if you're right? What if Mikey sent Baji there to get Kazutora, and he, like you said, he needs to like, you know, get some the skin in the game over there and like actually be a part of there. So you're right. Maybe he sends Takemichi there to be a witness so that Baji can work his works with Kazutora to get them both back. But the problem with this is that if Takemichi never was in the timeline, was this supposed to happen?
No, it was never ever.
This was not supposed to happen? You don't think?
No, because so many other... Remember, Draken died before that. I feel like
there's a turning
dying,
point. There's already a turning point that's been skipped.
Yeah,
okay.
I feel like. Well, actually, thinking back, did
because
Draken die in the original timeline? I don't remember.
Yeah.
If he
Yeah.
Did he?
Uh-huh.
He did.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking that Mikey didn't even get this far with like his
Right.
like his thought process
Mhm.
right after that happened, right? So
Maybe
that's what I
remember.
Yeah.
Also remember that we think that it's pretty obvious that Kisaki is the leader of the Headless Angels.
Oh, that's true.
And
yeah.
if Draken had died in the original one, Kisaki had probably already been in the original gang and probably wouldn't have needed the Headless Angels. So that was probably like a switch from the original timeline. Wasn't going in that direction.
Good point.
Right, because Valhalla didn't really exist. And
I don't think so. No.
They weren't mentioned at all
No.
in the original timeline. You're right.
No.
Crazy. It's crazy.
That's interesting. Yeah, but that's what I don't believe myself, but that's just a thought that came to mind.
No,
I don't believe anything I think anymore, bro.
That's good. That's a good one though.
Nah. Breaking down VV made me think I was a friggin' anime genius and I knew everything, but obviously that was just basic.
Yeah.
Also,
I actually don't know if
I think we're giving Mikey too much credit again
maybe,
because
yeah,
I don't know if he's that smart.
Also, top 10 worst beach anime episodes in my life.
Oh my god.
No, it's literally, bro, it ended in death. Like, what the fuck?
What would have made that better for you, Alan?
If they just played volleyball and then they all just like
they have to play volleyball.
I didn't see one volleyball,
They
bro.
skipped it.
I didn't see one volleyball.
Bro.
You
That's
just
not
had
good.
Draken and the white haired dude have a swimming contest.
That's fine. Honestly, that's so much testosterone in that one scene. I was like, I love this. This is what I needed. But like, yeah, man. Even like Dragon Ball Z had a better beach day. Like, what the hell?
Well, when they're fighting on the beach. That's
yeah, they were just fighting on the beach. They just blew up the planet.
They just happened to pick the setting.
Yeah, you know, like we're chilling. They're chilling. What else? I want to ask you guys something I forgot, but honestly, like I said, I loved this this episode so far. A lot of content, a lot of good backstory. It wasn't just like a filler. I'm like, oh my god, beach day, it's a filler. This is so shit. And then they just, it was like a 2-second thing. And I have a question: did Mikey know that Baji was going to get in trouble?
No, I don't think so.
Because
what do you mean?
Like okay, so when
the gang members.
When the gang members. So I'm talking about in the beginning, because he talked to them and he had this look in his eyes. He's like, "Yo, you guys are bastards," or whatever. And then he sends Baji to do the rock paper scissors, whatever. But Baji ends up going. Why? Like, there's no way Mikey stayed at the beach for like 10 minutes and was like, "Oh shit, my shorts." And then I feel like he sent him on his way, watched him go like maybe 100 meters, 200 meters, and then started walking behind him, knowing he might get into trouble.
You know what I think it was is not necessarily that he knew he was going to get in trouble. I think it was more like he is very protective of the things he loves, right? Yeah. And then Baji is one of those people. He loves Baji. He's like his brother.
Yeah.
So I think it's more like, hey, I'm gonna be this aloof captain that everyone likes and everyone hates to love or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm a joke, but at the end of the day, he's like, I'm gonna make sure all my boys are protected. I'm not logically gonna send this guy off by himself, especially knowing these people are here.
Yeah.
So I think he's just kind of watch from afar and then just
right.
It's like a protection thing.
Yeah.
I don't think he expected anything to happen necessarily, but he was ready in case it did.
Yeah, because he didn't want to walk with him, because then again Mikey's the type of macho man. He's like, nah, I can't be seen like that. So we saw with Draken, he's at the hospital. He's like, oh, Draken's good, great, and he walks away, but ends up crying in the corner, which I totally understand and agree with. That's the best way to do it. But it's not good for yourself. You'll go, especially if you keep your emotions to yourself, you'll go crazy. But and we see it in this case. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, he puts a tough face on, right? He doesn't want to
huge front
appear soft, right? He doesn't want to appear soft ever. So everything he's doing is he cares so deeply that but he always finds a way around having to do it directly. It's the same way why when he actually showed up, he kicked over his thing. He's like, "Why you fucking with my Vespa?"
Why you fucking with my Vespa? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think he also just wanted to let out some of his just general
teenage angst.
Yeah, aggressiveness. And I mean, Draken was on the beach, right? So he's just like, hey, I can go kind of do my own thing, how I used to be or whatever, and just let loose a little.
Let loose.
And also, I'm glad that they acknowledged the fact that they're 12 and they shouldn't have motorcycles. I'm glad that they finally acknowledged
fucking addressed it, bro.
Yeah, but they still all have one except for Mikey. which makes no sense still.
Well, Mikey could have one. He just didn't. He only wanted that.
Gained a bike, lost a
but
brother.
How would he be able to get one though? Still.
Same, like he would.
How would they get one?
They could get him. They said they all know older people that give them bikes. That's how they got them. They bought bikes for them. Older people.
That's lame.
It's like how I got. I mean, never mind. Let me not. I was about to say it's like how I got alcohol when I was a young.
Wow.
Blood.
Off the record.
My parents got it for me. They trusted me.
All right, so.
But
like,
my parents bought me a bicycle. That's.
I remember Andre Wasega. This guy's. Whew.
Not a freaking motorcycle.
Hey, listen, this is an anime and video game podcast.
And
sir.
everything else. Remember that last part, you bastard. We can take out the games too and just do everything else. No, that's true. Like, at least they're trying to justify it. I do like that.
So you can't be part of the gang unless you have a rich family member who can buy you a bike.
Dude.
Or your Mikey.
No. Dude, Mikey didn't get his bike from his brother. I know that for a fact. All right? There's no way.
Oh, you do?
I don't think so. I talked to
from
Dead
Siblings.
I
forgot
Is
to
that
mention
actually
that
what
one.
you think?
I don't know, dude. I'm gonna cry.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is it a gift or a memento?
I think it's Memento. Well, I think it was going to be a gift.
I swear to God, bro.
Turned into Memento.
No. I actually swear to God, if the next episode and they open the back seat, because Baji was touching that thing weirdly, right? I'm like, if they open that and there's a letter saying, from what's his name? His brother's name was like Shinjichuro or something like that.
Sano?
No, Sano's their last names. I don't know. Who gives a shit?
Shinichiro?
Yeah, Shinichiro or whatever. So what if it says from your older bro, have fun, be good, change the world. If it says anything on that letter inside the back seat and it's for Mikey, I'm just gonna end it.
What back seat?
The episode of the motorcycle. You can always pop the seat up, you dummy.
Yeah, there's a little trunk underneath.
Dude, how would he have time to write a letter if he's dead, man?
It was a birthday gift.
He wrote it before.
Why would he write it before?
Because he was gonna give it to him.
Yo, is Sean okay? Did this iced coffee hurt him? What happened?
We don't even know if it was a gift yet.
We don't, but I'm just saying. I honestly believe just because anime, especially ones like this, are let's pick all the things that make this as sad as possible.
I see.
It's 100%. It was a gift, and they did all that for no
reason.
reason.
And in that letter, it's actually going to be from his dying mom saying hey, sorry son, I couldn't be there for you. Here's a bike. And then his brother dies at the same time. Yeah, take care of your brother. I'm gonna freaking lose it.
That would be very anime.
Oh my
it would have been.
Bro. And then Gugu's gonna come back just to die.
Chill. Don't talk about it. Don't you disrespect my boy like that.
Gugu, I still miss Gugu.
I can't. They keep showing him every time. Okay, we're not there yet. Are we there yet?
No,
we're not there yet.
No. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Where are the parents? That's my next.
We haven't seen a single
Where are the parents?
We saw that one girl's parents that got assaulted. That one.
Okay, sure.
That was awkward.
Yeah, that guy was an ugly bastard. No pun intended.
Wow.
I just took in what you just said, bro. That guy's girl's friggin' suffering in a hospital, and that's the first thing. Oh my god, that's anyways,
crazy.
Yeah, so I want you guys to give me your predictions. What doesn't matter what it is. Mm-hmm. What is Baji's goal? If Baji 100% realized at the time that yes, this is not good, we fucked up. What is his goal now?
I don't know. Sean, you want give me
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's pretty clear that god damn it. It's pretty clear that seeing him in the past, I don't think I think he has something in mind, because seeing how innocent he was and how upset he was over killing Mikey's brother seemed to really show how much of a good person he is. Yeah. And I mean, I guess a lot could have happened after that, but the fact that Baki is referring to that situation that happened.
That's a different show.
What's his name?
Baji, bro. Baji.
Whatever.
I'm just sorry.
Baji. The fact that he is referencing this scenario, and I understand who he's trying to convince with this. In what world is this? A fault on Mikey?
Right. You're right.
I don't know why he's even telling this story, honestly.
Yeah, that is weird because like imagine you're in this whole thing in this freaking ceremony, and then this random dude comes up. He's like, "Why'd you betray him?" And then now everyone there's just sitting there listening to the story.
Yeah,
like crying.
And they're just and he's like, yeah. So
if anything,
long story short,
this hinders his relationship with Valhalla because it makes him. Yeah, like for us, we're crying because we're like, oh, Mikey. But the thing is, now this is where my prediction comes in. I think Mikey messes it up, not in like, oh, he like, you know, betrays him. Like I feel like the thing that we talked about, like Mikey's like, you know what, you're my friend, you're my brother, blah 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 blah, and Baji's like, no, like I want you to punish me, like kick me out, I shouldn't be here.
Yeah,
and he's like, no, I'm not going to. Like I think because Baji's so prideful. You know, he has a lot of power when it comes to fighting and also in the gangs. Like, he needs to be punished. I feel like that's his way. I mean, like if that was me, I'd think the same way.
And the thing that irks me too still is, I think we talked about this last episode, but like it's just a weird coincidence that Bakji just had to quit the second that other guy Kisaki was made a captain.
That's why I'm thinking.
Yeah,
like that's kind of weird.
That's why I'm thinking it's.
What's
part
the
of
plan, though? What plan?
He wants Kazutora back, bro.
Yeah, he needs to.
So he can get rid of Kisaki, or
no? He just. You understand? Mikey is like that's his brothers, bro. Like he wants them all here. That's why when Pa got arrested, and then the other guy was like he's like, yo, punch me, hit me as much as you want, like understand your frustrations. Like that's his family, bro. Like he treats them like family. So I really think that he's like, listen, whatever happened, like we can like solve this issue. You don't have to be here. And he knows, I'm assuming at some point he knows what Kazutora's like mind state is, at where it's at, right? So he's like, me going to talk to him isn't gonna solve any issues. You know what I mean?
100%.
But what's that to do with Kisaki, though?
I don't think this
because you said it yourself. You think that Kisaki's the leader of Valhalla, right?
Yeah.
So if Kisaki sees this, it gets back to Valhalla. That's why it's so public and open.
Yeah.
You know
okay.
what I mean?
I get you.
And it Andre's prediction is very good. I think also because what hurts Mikey more than losing his brother is losing another friend that's alive because of a stupid mistake, and that's just I think how Mikey is. So he would definitely want, and like Andre's saying, he definitely want both his boys back. I feel, if this is my prediction, I feel like Baji's still on the side of Toma. I feel like it's just like an operation to get Kazutora back 100%, and they just need, and maybe this wraps in with trying to get Kisaki out. Like at the end, maybe that's not the end goal, but at least getting Kazutora back is the goal as of right now. And yeah, I don't know. I agree. It's a very rocket ship. My rocket ship idea is pretty good, but this is better. I like that.
You think so? Just
but,
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit better.
What this next anime has taught me is any prediction I make doesn't matter. So
can we just end it?
Move on
Oh, God damn it, Sean! I hate when you're right because you're right about the stupidest bullshit.
Fucking bullshit.
Hey, we don't know yet. We don't know for sure yet. Although the Beholder did say it, and he seems to know lots of things.
Bro, it's not fair.
Like how
we know for sure.
That's so stupid. That is so dumb. But anyway,
this is what gives me the idea that Alan is right.
Yes.
Because in the opening, adult March is hugging Perona.
That did happen.
Where else would that happen? Either in real life or within Google.
In your dreams, Andre, because it never happens.
The problem. Hold on.
Anyways.
No.
Wait.
Yes. Recap first.
Recap.
Yeah.
2-year eternity, by the way. Spoiler alert.
Does anyone, you guys want to go? You want me to go? I totally forget the episode. Okay. 2-year eternity. Main character Fushi. What happened last episode? Oh yeah. He's on this island. And he's like, I need to find old lady. I'm gonna call her old lady. And she's been held prisoner this whole time. We don't know where she is.
Pioran.
Yeah, I remember now too.
He meets this dark-skinned Tenori. If you want to know, she's a part of a group of little kids that are just on the island, getting people to get on the island. But she also has a soft spot for Fushi. In this episode, Fushi has just completed 2 rounds of killing everyone. Except he doesn't want to. He just is immortal. It's not his fault.
I don't think he killed anyone.
No, he didn't kill no one. They just all either died of diarrhea or like unconscious or drunk, or they just found a way to like get out of it.
Or
but
outside
in this,
interference.
Yeah. So Tonori, we know she's like a pathological liar because she's like, you know what, Fushi, I'll help you out if you just win this next round. No, nothing crazy. I'll give you all the information you need. Sorry, she said, I'll get the information you need. And then he goes to the fight. He's like, you know what, I can't do this. I don't want to fight. Turns into Panora a couple times here and there. And then, yeah, the guy doesn't want to kill him. So he's like, you know what? I'm not going to kill you.
It's Perona, not Panora.
Whatever.
It's Perona.
Perona? Shit. So Perona is the state that he's in, but everyone in the crowd starts fucking. I don't know why they have bow and arrows, but I guess it's.
I don't know. Like, is that like a thing?
So,
when they
and
give
someone
you
chucked like a 2-handed axe. I was like, what the hell? But anyway, Fushi blocks all of it, and by the way, 360. No one's hit him, and there's one person just shoots a random arrow, hits his enemy in the back, and then he goes down. He can't fight, so Fushi wins. Now Fushi, I don't know if it's before or after, I forgot, but Fushi is like, why am I in this form? He's like, there's no way, and then the beholder just pops up and he's like, she did. just straight up says like,
man.
Yeah, sorry man, she's dead. But the thing is that now we'll say it after, but yeah, so we are now we've confirmed, or they've confirmed for us, that Panora has passed. Unlucky, rip. Now, as this happens, so he wins the 3rd round, and Tonori's like, haha, yeah, so did you know the guy in the ship ate like all these sweets and now he gained like 59 pounds or whatever, 29 kilos? And he's like, what? Like, that doesn't help me at all. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Side point. Knocker shows up, stabs right through Gugu version, kills me in my heart. And he just finished talking to the person he tried to kill. Very nice family. The kid looks like Sasuke. Okay, and yeah, he does. So then, yeah, he gets impaled, Gugu form, so it kills me even more, like I said. And he's like, everyone run. Instantly, the Gugu's form is gone. I'm like, this guy is so shit at what he's supposed to be doing. Completely shit. Anyway, he turns into Fushi mode and wolf mode to get a better view of the surroundings. And he's trying to fight this thing alone. He goes in mole form, which is fantastic. It's so small. Tries to bite through the thing, which I think is disgusting. But then he gets like lifted out, tossed in the air, loses the mole. God damn it. This guy sucks. Anyway, he's trying to do it by himself. Suddenly, you see the villagers that were trying to like ridicule him before for not killing anyone. Grab the Knocker's hands, spread them apart. Knocker apparently has 0 strength now. Everyone, we're not going to even mention that. He's just standing there crucifying him and whatever. They start shooting bows, and like Fushi sucks. Like when he picked up the bow and he was like, yes, and it just hits like him like here on the chest. Shoulder. I'm like, you're so bad. And then this one kid comes up to him. He's like, maybe it's the bow. And my favorite part of this episode, he's like, yeah, stabs himself with it, and he creates another one, and the kid in the back is like, okay. It's like, okay, like, sure, you didn't need mine, I guess. Okay. And then, yeah, so they're shooting bows, and they're doing well, they're cracking, and then they're out of ammo, and Fushi's like, nah, dude, I got so much more, and just starts pouring out. Don't know how it doesn't explode on the ground. It is what it is. And they defeat the Knocker. Fushi gets March back. He's full of emotion now. Gets Gugu back. And I'm crying. He's crying.
I was happy too.
And he finally, genuinely tells these people that he just met, like, thank you. Like, I appreciate it. I'm sorry, but thank you. And Tony's like, why you? Don't worry. No one died. It's fine. And he feels better about himself. Tonori borderline likes Panora's form. That's what I got from this.
I will say you missed the whole part where he talked to Puron. Like,
yeah, you missed that.
Oh yeah, that was so stupid though. No, it's very dumb.
She's like, how am I gonna get out? And he's like, oh yeah.
oh yeah, it's locked from the outside. I do remember that now. I don't know. I find that scene.
Hey, you can get her out now. Turn into bear form. You just wax that wall right open.
No, you can
That's true.
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you guys go first. I'll think about what I wanted to say first. Oh wait, let me say it. Okay. I don't think. Now, I had this ongoing theory from first time March died, that everyone can be resurrected. I do not. If he's able to, I do not think he can bring Panora back.
Why just her?
Panora.
For now. What? Panora?
Perona.
I don't think he can bring Panora. I don't think he has her soul or enough connection with her. I don't think so. However,
what? Because you never saw her?
Not that he
Because you
didn't
never
saw her.
saw
Like
her?
there wasn't a connection with her. It was mostly March, right? It was mostly March, and he spent a lot of time with Gugu. Spent a lot of time with the mole. The mole. He spent a lot of
What
time
do you
with.
think he spent a lot of time with the mole? This man fucking
like 2 seconds.
He's
chewed
the one who
him out
killed
and
the mole.
threw.
Yeah, true.
The man just chewed him up and threw
But do
it,
you
bro.
see what I'm saying, though? Do you see what I'm saying?
Put some touch
Like,
I
with
music.
kind
Corona.
of understand what you're saying, but I'm kind of thinking I'm kind of understand, but I kind of think that that's also like very convenient that it just
True.
that it's like a way for them to just like pick and choose who they want to like be revived and not if that
Also,
turns out to be the case.
Also, why is she dead?
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
tell you right
Listen.
now. I'm gonna tell you right now, Hawaii. All
Why?
right. So we don't know how she died, right? Assuming she
Yeah,
did
we
die.
don't.
Next episode, enter the girl with the scar face. She's gonna
She
be like,
killed her.
"Yep, she killed her." I'm telling you. I called the last episode. She's gonna come in. She's gonna be like, "Oh, I will tell you how I killed her." Like, and it's gonna be like a whole angry thing, and they're gonna have a whole battle. I'm telling you right now.
Bro, that pisses me off. Listen, here's my main issue, okay? Here's my main issue. Listen, the only legs I had to stand on last week saying there's no way she's dead. She can't be dead. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. He evolved is because I thought she was important enough to at
That's
least
fair.
die on screen.
That's fair. She
You know
got
what I
off screen.
mean?
She was such a loved character, and she got killed off screen. This is
Like-
how brutal
I was-
this author is. Like, he'll just
This guy is
Go
worse.
for
Than,
it.
this is worse than Attack on Titan with
this is some
character
Game of
deaths.
Thrones shit. Yeah, yeah.
Or yeah,
Yeah,
even Game of,
bro.
like what the hell is this, bro? Like, me and my girl were watching it, and I'm just like, oh no, they haven't said she's dead, but Holder pops up, yeah, she's dead.
I
I'm
know.
like-
I like
I'm
how it's so nonchalant too.
It's
Just
so
like,
and
oh,
this
yeah.
guy
stupid.
this guy fully said, "Yo, damn, I thought she was gonna die faster than she did."
Yeah,
bro."
oh my god!
I was saying,
No, he said, I'm glad she died
Yeah,
earlier
she
than
died.
I expected.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
my god.
Just straight up, just brutal.
uh,
That guy.
Dude,
And he-
I don't know.
Oh, man, she was such a good character though. I really liked her. Damn.
Yeah,
I'm
bro,
actually
I
pretty
really-
sad.
Dude, I don't mind her dying. Like, it's fine. But off screen, for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah,
Well, for no
that's
reason right now.
disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Well, she'll be on screen when we get the flashback of the other girl talking
Listen,
about how
now-
she killed
Please
her.
stop,
now,
Sean, please.
but I will say, one of two things are gonna happen. Fushi's gonna make his first like legit hate kill,
Yeah, I think so.
right, against that girl,
Has to.
and use that as character growth or whatever, or
Yep.
actually no, I'm pretty confident. I was gonna
Yo.
say, or he's gonna have to like exercise forgiveness, and then this girl is gonna become like the anti-hero type person like we talked about last time. But I'm like almost 100% sure at this point that he's gonna get his first hate kill.
She's
You
gonna be
know
the
what?
final
This
one
girl.
in the tournament when they have that one-on-one.
My we rewatched the last episode before this before we watched this one just to get a feel because I was like I'm always on my feels with the show so I'm never thinking I'm literally just like
Yeah,
and
yeah.
my girlfriend said something which I hope to God she's wrong or else I'm gonna like this is gonna be bad but what if
Let's hear
like
it.
she was saying her face right like her face looks distorted the what's her name
Hayase.
and
Yeah.
and like if Sean's right if Sean is
Oh,
right
no.
like she killed Panora
It-
it might
even
be
say what I think
like
you're
I
saying.
think she's leather
No.
facing this.
No.
I think
no,
she's
come
leather
on.
facing her
I would. No.
because she
come on.
really was fascinated by her, right? Like she really liked her. Like and when she was fighting and like whatever, she's like, I don't know, bro. Like when she
can't-
said it, and I'm looking at it, but I'm like, it just looks like scars to me. It literally just looks like scars. But like, yo,
No,
what
no,
if it
no.
is?
Those scars.
the
She
bear.
had those scars before. The bear
Yeah.
gave it to her.
Oh, okay. But like,
Yeah.
what if?
Nah, don't
what
say
if Sean's
anything
so
that nasty.
right
Yeah.
that
Nah,
it's
shut
so
your-
That's
bad?
too right.
Shut your face, bro. Don't
Wait,
even
this
fucking-
this is so good.
That would
What
be
if that?
perfect,
What if? Okay, let's merge. I love merging. What if Sean's right, but so right that you're right, right, Andre? That she gets so pissed at him or her. Sorry, who she gets so pissed at Hayase or whatever her name is that he actually kills her. Like that. Like right
Yeah.
when she says that.
Yeah, that's
think
what
that's
we
what's
were
gonna
saying.
happen, yeah.
But what
That's
if,
that's what I
the
meant when I.
trigger?
No.
That's what I.
Don't wear her face, please. No leather facing.
He doesn't
in this
have to wear her
anime.
face. He'll just become her, bro.
She already
He
looks
doesn't have to
creepy.
fucking-
No, not him, not Fushi. The girl.
No,
the
no.
girl was wearing.
Oh, you mean like because she pulls off her hood and she's wearing
Yeah.
fucking nah.
But she's already looks creepy enough with the scars.
Dude,
and
why
shit.
is she hiding her face then? Please tell me, because that's my question.
She's hiding her face with another face.
No. Why is she? No, why does she have the hood on? I was saying. Why does she need to hide?
I think she's just embarrassed because of her scars. Maybe I don't know.
Her scars.
She's kind of crazy.
It
though.
better be because if Sean's right and
bro,
that's the trigger.
There's no Leatherface. I'm 100%.
Please,
no.
Andre, tell me this.
No.
Okay, thank you.
No, that's not happening.
Oh
okay?
my god.
Listen, you guys are insane.
Dude, but what if?
Not what if.
It's possible, I guess.
There has
This author don't
no
give a shit about no one. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about the characters.
Listen.
She did lick his face.
Yeah, but she looked like her though. She did. She didn't look like Perona. She looked like her.
Yeah, but wait, but the hair is in front. What if she like?
She looked like herself.
Just saying, man.
I hope she gets another bear slap to the face. That's all I can say.
Listen, we figured out what's gonna happen. Listen, I was all for the whole anti-hero story until Perona died.
Yeah.
Now she needs to die. Listen, now Fushi needs to.
Okay.
Because the Beholder's literally every time someone dies, the Beholder's basically trying to convince him. He's like, "Yo, listen, death is part of life. Don't worry about it. It happens. Like, just get over it. It's fine." Okay, and then Fushi's like, "Nah, man, I can't, bro. Like, death is so sad, bro.
Yeah,
he's so died. He died." And the Beholder's just like, "Bruh, it's fine." Okay, so this is that. Maybe that's why the Beholder said he's glad, because
maybe
he's like, this is the growth moment.
Well, he's like, pain promotes growth, and you need to just be in constant pain.
This is the growth moment.
Hold on. What if? Okay, what if I'm still on this? I'm still on the fact that no. But I do truly believe, and we were saying this last episode, that after what she's been through, like physically and mentally, I'm talking about Hayase or whatever her name is, but I can't say her name. I feel like she's so fixated on him, like she loves the immortality aspect of it.
I think she does. Yeah.
I feel like she's weird. I feel like she's super weird because that lick on the face, that's the only thing that gets me.
She's weird for him, yeah.
What do you mean feel like? It's a fact, bro.
Yeah, it's 100% a fact. But like, I thought like that way. That's why she wanted to be like Panora, Leatherface, and then get close to Fushi. But that doesn't make any sense.
I have two questions for you guys. Okay, first is what is the % probability that Perona is dead, or Panora?
It has
99%.
It has to be. I'm 100.
100%.
Beholder didn't give no shit. Beholder doesn't lie. Beholder doesn't lie.
Second thing, what % chance do you think it is that that girl, the crazy one, killed Perona?
Like an 87%.
87.
It's pretty high.
Fuck.
What do you think, Alan?
I want to say.
Actually, I don't know if I want to say 80%. But what else would have done it?
Exactly.
I know. There's no that's what I'm thinking.
And I think it's something like
because they were already attacking them, kind of.
Yeah. Unless they all just starved to death.
No.
That's literally the only thing I can think of.
I think Hayase just went solo. Like she said, screw this like clan I'm in.
Think
like
so too, yeah.
She went solo rogue and she killed her in her sleep. Something that's gonna piss us off really bad.
Oh, yeah.
If it's 100, I'm saying
sure.
it's 100% because I really want to see how she did it, but. Like I feel like it was some gruesome, like dumbass, like
me too.
It's gonna be even worse. They're not even gonna show you. They're just
they're just
gonna let Hayase. They're just gonna let Hayase tell the story.
I think they'll show it.
Like she screamed in agony. And
while she was skinning her face, right? While she was skinning her face.
Yo, no leather face.
Okay, what happens? What's the percentage that she's leather facing?
3% tops.
Okay, I'm saying like.
Oh
50.
shit!
Hey, stop. This Sean guy can't even keep the recording up while we're goddamn doing this. Whatever.
It's because don't worry, it's not the important one.
That's okay.
Let me delete something.
God. Oh my god, this guy never has space.
You can continue.
Okay. Also.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me mark this. For
we don't even
Alan
use this one
because we shouldn't have. Oh shit! I'm gonna mark this for you, Alan. Don't worry yourself.
Oh my god, it's me. Yeah, holy shit. That's fine. It's not a big deal.
50, I'm gonna put 52 minutes.
My program's good. I can line up the claps and then just do this. Don't worry about keeping times. It's fine.
You don't want to know when this skip
No,
is?
because see the audio, I can just do it from there. Because if I line the claps up and then we just start talking, it'll be on the same thing. I can literally split them all at the same time.
We never use.
I know, but you want to know when to like find it.
It doesn't matter. No,
we never use the Zoom stuff anyways.
Whatever.
Good. I'm gonna go pee anyways. So
okay, that's fine. That's
Good
fine.
Job, Sean.
That's fine. That's fine.
I deleted like 7 movies for you, man.
Oh no, dude. I honestly feel like, cause she licked his face. If she didn't lick his face at all, Like I will go as far as that. She's so fixated on him, she wants to breed with him. Like, and I'll say that when Andre comes back too.
That's fair.
Because if she's that weird, I want to see next episode. I'll confirm it on the next thing. If she like, because like why wouldn't she?
I don't know, weird. Man. I think she's crazy, and I think the bear thing really screwed up her head with her head, and the arrow to the hand kind of showed that when she was just like laughing about it. It's like, ooh.
Like maybe she was laughing because she's like, I found you.
I think she's laughing just because she's like, haha, your pathetic attempt to stop me from hunting Fushi, and you thought you could have killed me, and I killed March still, and haha. So she killed March and Perona,
oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah.
Right? True. She got the set, man. She got the 2-for-1.
Oh, yeah.
She got the 2-for-1 special.
She got fucking Toonie Tuesday on a Friday. Yo, that's crazy.
That hurts. So oh my god, that next episode. I'm telling you, man. We're gonna learn.
It's gonna hurt, dude. I hope she's as weird as it comes, because I'm gonna be like,
yeah. What? And I have Monday off too, so I'm just gonna sit and wait for this episode to come out.
So do I. Oh my god. We should have a watch party. Do you have Monday off,
Andre?
I almost died. What?
Do you have Monday off?
I think so.
Yo, let's do a watch party.
Let's do it.
What are we doing?
Like, we're watching To Eternity, and we can record it too, because I can just record the Discord, and then we can get raw emotions.
Where are we gonna do it?
On the computers.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. That works for me.
6 o'clock.
Okay, 52 minutes to 57.
Thank you.
That's a lot of time, man. Why is my damn table like chipping?
All right. Do you want to clap again, or are you good?
No, this is fine. Let's just keep going.
He says no.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, where were we?
We were talking about how Panora's dead and how the crazy girl killed her, and how.
And I just told Sean while you were gone. I feel like if she is confirmed crazy, okay, if she's leather facing Andre, and I just told Sean this, she also wants to have Fushi's kids. I know it sounds weird, immortal? Bro, but like,
dude, he's underage.
They're all underage.
Yeah.
They all have to be. But I'm saying,
I don't know how old she is.
She's so messed up in the head. I feel like she's so like driven by like the thought of immortality and like having like this crazy thing. I feel like she would go that far. I'm not saying that force it, or like, I'm just saying she's gonna say it if she is leather facing and if she actually killed Panora. And if Panora's dead, because we don't even know that. But Beholder don't talk shit, so I'm pissed.
Yeah,
I think we know.
Yeah, I'm in denial.
That's why, Andre, we need to see that flashback live. I'm telling you. Like, come on, man. Next episode.
As much as Panora deserves, see, you guys got me calling her the wrong word. As much as Perona deserves it, it's Perona, bro.
Puranai? Wait. No.
I don't know, man.
Puran. That's it.
That's the old lady.
Yeah.
Anyways,
there's too many P's.
So as much as Perona deserves it, they're not gonna give it to her, bro. Specifically because she deserves to be seen dying. She deserves my tears, but they're not gonna let me give them to her.
No, I'm crying. I'm telling you right now.
Not? Like, why?
If
honestly,
next episode is the episode,
when she said it, I did not shed a single tear. I was just like,
because it was like so, like just sudden. She's like, oh yeah, good thing she died, huh? He's like, oh, yeah. Okay. I guess we're still on the thing where like the thing if it's a living organism, he has to die. It has to die for him to be able to turn into it.
Yo,
I guess we're still
the only thing I said was fucking Sean. That was fucking Sean.
Dude, I know, bro. I watched it. As soon as Sean texted us like, "Oh, did you guys watch the episode?" I was like, "I fucking hate this guy." I was literally in the middle. I was working today. I got the text and I literally just like stopped talking because I just saw it on my watch, and I just looked at my customer. I was just like, I literally was like, yeah, no, like, give me a second, because he was talking. I wasn't paying attention. And I just literally did ... I'm like, all right, resume. I swear to God, I'm not even kidding. I was so upset. Like,
I was just watching and I was like, okay, here we go, and it was like right at the beginning. And I was like,
no, that's so good. That's so good. I'm glad you're right. You know why? Because what me and Andre want is like what's best for our feelings, and you just don't care about yourself apparently. So
I just expect to be heard as much as possible.
That's true.
I understand that, but I'm so upset because literally right after Gugu died, I specifically said I'm done lying to myself, and I fucking did it again.
Okay, I will say this, and I believe me and Sean said this in the beginning, and also Andre. I do believe I feel for Tenori now. I have that.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't with Andre and not you. Yeah.
No, it was just
before
us two,
you.
yeah.
Before you came in, Sean. Me, Andre's like so like I do.
I'm starting to like her, bro.
And I'm just like I get it because she had that one sad moment where she's like, "You're just like me, you know. You're just trying to do his best, and you're trying to find your family." And I'm just like, God fucking damn it, here we go again.
Especially since she's so like confusing. Like I can't like read her.
So you're gonna say
100, and that's exactly what it is. And she's so young too. Because I was like, well, she lost her dad. She's not that old. She's only 7.
No.
Oh, you looked it up?
Yeah.
She's 7?
She's 7?
She's 7.
She's the same height as Fushi is, though, bro.
Yeah.
How old was the boy?
Dude, that guy must have been like 5 because like I don't know, bro, I have no idea. But she's 7 and like she's like like we know like she doesn't know her dad or something like that, and you know her mom. We don't know where her mom is, and she's trying to be the leader. I think it's all facade, and she can be herself with this stranger. And that's what we're gonna find out because she's now teaching. Well, Fushi just learned what hesitation was, and it was experienced at all.
That's
episode.
a weird word to not know.
I know, 100%. But like he was hesitant to like kill the guy, hesitant to like open up to new people, hesitant, and I believe Tonori was hesitant to like find herself within her group of friends because she wants to be strong with them, make sure that they can get her out. Because as you can tell from this last episode, she was like, "Yeah, guys, this is the plan. We're gonna, we're out this time. We're gonna get out." And it's like, what? Like, how are you the leader? You're 7.
Oh, we're still waiting for those tears of blood, so we'll be seeing those soon, hopefully.
Like, Jesus what do you guys think? Like,
from wearing someone else's face.
Like, obviously, she wants. I'm assuming the reason why she wants to be friends with Fushi so bad is because, like, she knows he can win.
He's the ticket out, yeah.
Because he's a more and she's her ticket. But what? Like is up with her though? Bro?
She likes him.
Like
I don't know.
she's like, yo, listen, man. Like I got this for like when he went to talk to Pura and she's like, yo, I got the news. I finally, please forgive me, man. Like I know I messed up bringing you here, but like let me make it up to you. I really want to make it up to you. He's like, okay, fine, get information. She's like, okay, I'll go. I'm gonna work as hard as I can to get information. I'm gonna do it. And then she calls him, says, I got the information. Then she's just like, I'll tell you after. And then just
she said I get the information. I didn't say I was gonna tell you. It's like, what the fuck?
So
right?
Rude.
And then after that, like they have that heart to heart with like the guy that almost died, like fighting Fushi. And then she's like, yo, are you gonna come or not? Like, what's up? And then he's like, yeah, let's go. Like, why do you keep following me? He's like, listen, I really want to be your friend. Like, you don't understand. And then Fushi just like, all right, fine, whatever. Just tell me the information you owe me. And she's just like, what'd you say? Oh, that dude gained 20 kilos. He ate too much sweets. And then Fushi's literally just like, why do you keep fucking with me?
It's and it makes sense. This is why I searched it because I'm like, why would an adult, like she's not acting like an adult. There's no way. She has her moments of being serious, but she's a kid at the end of the day, and I think she's teasing him because honestly, she just likes him.
I still don't trust her. I don't like her still.
And hold on, you bastard. Before you say that and you don't trust her and she's going to die,
okay.
I think
well,
her role in Fushi's life at this point is to be the one. So he's had a father, he's had a brother, he's had blah, 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 but he has never had a partner or like a romantic interest. We don't even have to go that far. He's never had someone that he's genuinely cared about that wasn't like a family member. It was like, in my brain, she could possibly be his like first love. Maybe. My eyes twitching because I don't understand that, but like that's how I'm thinking about these people that he meet, right?
I
like,
see.
You know what I mean?
But what's Perona to him?
Nothing.
Grandmother?
And this is why I don't. This is why my brain did the thing where it's like he knows her, he knows a little bit about her, but he didn't have a connection like he did with March, with March mom, Gugu brother. He said like even to the Beholder, he's like the Beholder's like I'm like your parent. He's like no, you're not. Like March is. Yeah. But he didn't know who March was because he lost her. But I feel like next episode, I don't think we're gonna get to know. I think it's gonna be purely on what's her name, Hayase. I feel like it's gonna be definitely like all around her and what she did or maybe did not do. Hopefully, but in Sean's point, hopefully she did. And then we'll find out more. Like I feel like in between all of what she's explaining, Tonori's gonna like step up and be like, you can't talk like that, or you should die, or something like that.
I just don't trust Tonori.
Go.
I think that she's using him, and there's like lots of little bits and pieces of the story that like show that she's just kind of using him. I think she wants to make him like the leader of the place, or just like the king of the world or whatever. But I think that she is just like using him a lot of the time. Like when people try to talk to him, she's like, "Oh, if you want to talk to him, you have to pay." Or
no, but I 100% believe she's using him.
Uh-huh.
Like, but she's not like making that a secret. Like she's using
she
him
isn't.
pretty heavy. But I think that
I agree with you. I know what you're gonna say.
I think it's a front.
Yeah,
I think she does really care about him, and that's the reason why I'm starting to like her, because it's usually always the opposite. Like especially with like anime, man. Like when people
like
present really
girl?
nice, don't. Yeah. So like when people present really kindly, it's usually like the opposite.
Right.
Yeah.
But like people that are more complex, like she is, who she literally looks like she's like, listen, don't get close to me. She's like, I really want to get close, but I understand the pain that brings. So like, stay away. I think that's the only thing that in my head can make sense of why she keeps messing with him so heavy. Yeah. Like it's one thing to just like use him and like make money off him and stuff, but the fact that he keeps like leading him in with this when like feeding on his naivety, right? And she's like, oh, maybe she's a nice dude. I mean, she's a nice girl, and then immediately you're like, just kidding.
Yeah, right.
And then like do it over and over again.
I can see that because like you said, she's kind of like she doesn't hide trying to use him. No. Whereas like characters that are actually like evil, like the girl from Shield Hero, are like super good at like pretending like they're trying to help you and that they're just like by your side, giving you support, and then they stab you in the back. But she's like all out, being obviously like using him, and it's almost like she's embarrassed to like him or care for him. That she's like, oh, just kidding.
Yeah,
like, I'm just like doing this.
I don't know, bro. All I'm saying is I feel like Andre's right with that. Like it's a front. But like I said, I mean, there could be another time jump. He could spend another like 4 or 5 years, 10 years with these people. No, I'm serious. And like,
I know,
you know what I mean? There could be, and we don't know. But like for me,
possible.
And just thinking about like how the formula, the algorithm of this anime is going, it looks like it's like he gets close to someone because of a certain relationship that humans have, and then they die. Like I know Sean's right. I know she's gonna die, but like.
Yeah.
Or I'm the one that said that she wasn't. I thought it was gonna be the Opie or Opa girl or whatever.
Fuck it.
I think
again,
I realized
she's
something.
not. She's staying alive.
I think I realized something.
I'm with that.
I'm going back on the ledge, bro. She's living.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I realized something, guys. Okay. What was the first knocker's weakness?
I don't remember.
The tree one, fire.
Yeah, and how did it make up for that?
It covered itself with rock.
Oh, the rocks.
Okay, and what screwed up the rock knocker?
Fire.
No, the fact that it has basically like chinks in his armor. No.
But what was the big thing that
Bow
came into play that was different from the other times that helped Fushi defeat this knocker?
Explosions.
Was the help of the other people, right?
Right.
Oh,
so the next knocker
he's gonna use the
help of the help of the other people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so now the next knocker is gonna use the people, so he can't get.
Yep. Oh no, that's how they're gonna become those zombie things, because it's gonna evolve to prevent the help, like other people helping him by basically like.
Tenori will help him out, bro. I believe him. I'm with Andre, bro.
I see bloody tears in your future.
Nah,
I don't think Tenori. Listen, this is my ultimate
if you say
theory.
I swear.
Okay, this is my ultimate theory, right?
Okay.
Tenori.
The rocket ship theory, go.
Right now, I'm almost certain that Hayase is the one who told Tenori to bring them to the island, right? So, given that, I think Tenori knows this, right?
Yeah.
So she's manipulating Fushi not because necessarily she wants to. Maybe like Hayase like has something over her. Maybe her dad isn't actually dead. Or maybe her mom, something is there, right?
True.
And then so she's dealing with some issues in that sense. And then so she's like, it's hurting her to do this, but like she feels like she has to. Or maybe it's just like a manipulation tactic and Hayase just found a way to manipulate her. But it's not something that she enjoys to do.
And that's why you think she's in and out of her, like the way her personality, like sometimes she's helping and sometimes she's annoying and like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Keep going. I like that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So I think it could be that. And then once Hayase finally gets discovered in a sense or whatever, and then we're gonna be said Fushi's gonna
just
kill her, right? Right. And
in Panora's form, Panora's form.
Panora's form.
Yeah, Panora's
right.
form.
And then now Thing is free, And then now she's gonna be like, she's gonna cry, she's gonna be happy, she's gonna be like, we're finally free from her, thank you so much, blah 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 blah. And then immediately the knockers are gonna come and then infect all of her friends, not her. I don't think Tenori is gonna get zombified.
Really? Oh my friends. Alan, did you hear that? This is Andre saying he doesn't think someone's gonna die again.
He just cursed it, bro. He fucking cursed it.
She's dead, huh? No, I said I don't think she's gonna get zombified.
Okay, hold on. Question.
Right? That makes sense.
How do you think the zombie thing is gonna work? Is it gonna be magical or is it gonna be like virus, parasite? What do you think?
I think something more like virus, parasite.
Okay. I think it's it's the exact same way he took over the trees. Like basically just goes like in their face and shit.
Yeah. Question. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if it, I'm going with like Sean being like it's like parasitic or like virus or bacterial or whatever. What if she sees that? And I think you're right too, Andre. I like that. I'm team Tenori right now. Like I want her to live. But let's say Fushi is fucking distraught. You know, the scenario is that Sean's right. Fucking everyone's a zombie except for her, and you're right with that too. But then she's like, then he just offs everyone or just figures out how to cure him, whatever. But then Tenori's like, yo, dude, I got you. I'll find a way because she knows that what he is. Everyone knows what he is on this island and no one's questioning it. Like, what the hell? But also, she's like, I know what you are and I know what you can do and you've already explained to me how you turn into these people. What if she's like, I will make sure my body or like my vessel is the best it could be. So she does a push-up. She learns how to do all this stuff. And she becomes like this like Perona type character where she's like sick and then she ends up getting offed at like the end. So I feel like but that means she's gonna be good at like whatever archery or whatever she's gonna be good at. But also, if we're going with the bacterial or not magical, maybe she like learns immunity to like certain things. Not like fire. I'm not saying like some magic, but like she like eats like poison ivy every day, and then she like she's like shield hero mode where it's like I'm immune to this now and like I'm immune to that now. And then that's the only way to defeat the knocker. And I hopefully don't like. What if the next knocker that they face, or the one that, the next knocker that they face, like takes Panora from him or Perona from him, sorry, and like takes Perona. Fuck. She takes the girl and takes the wolf because the wolf has never been taken, from other than the first time, right?
Yeah.
So and the time he turned back into a rock.
Right. Oh, that too. That too. But also like I don't know. I just feel like they come back, and that's what I will always end these things with, because of the attachment he gets to them, and I like how they added Perona to this because it made me think that yes, if he wanted to, he could bring Gugu back, or if he learned how to, he could bring March back. But Perona would not be able to come back because he only remembers what she can do and not what she is.
Here's what I'm thinking also though. Maybe people don't come back, right? And I'm more
don't you go back, Luke Skywalker, motherfucker, whatever your name is.
Listen, I'm thinking, you know how like when the knocker takes a form, all his memories are gone, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the essence of each individual is basically preserved within him, right?
Yeah.
And as Sean was saying, like at the beginning, the beholder's like, yo, but I want you to preserve humanity, preserve this.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm thinking maybe all of this like stuff that's happening, like Perona hugging March, all this kind of stuff is like within
the world,
right? So I think like his absorbing them is like more than just memories, right? It's like something more intense, not necessarily like their souls are within him, or maybe they are. Maybe it's literally this is like a friggin' like an observatory, like all the beholder can like look through him. But I'm wondering if there's more than one beholder. Like maybe they're like a race of people.
Yeah, I think they are.
It has to be.
Right? It's not just him, right? But yeah.
But I would think that he's like
that's
the
a good
best one.
That's a good thought. Yeah, he might be one of the more experienced.
I mean, who would have created the knockers then? You know, it has to be something at least.
What if it was him?
Or close.
It could have been him. It could have been one of those things. You know, give your stimulus ball a reason to like preserve and make knockers.
Yes.
Because how does he know where they are all the time? You know, like come on. I know he senses it
because they're bugs on him.
Right. He's bugged. He's a fucking spy. I don't know.
I'm thinking it's either one or two things. Either like a byproduct of making fushi, maybe.
It could be.
Like, so like it's just like something that happens
like,
because
yeah,
he
like
made fushi,
equivalent
or,
exchange, right? Like one of those things. Yeah.
Or it's literally he put them there as an obstacle,
as a test and all that.
Overcome.
Yeah. Well,
not necessarily. It's just more like, listen, Fushi, I want this guy to evolve, right? He's not going to evolve if like humans are killing him because there's no threat. Like what's on Earth now is not a threat to him. The knockers are literally the only threat. Because you can turn into nothing, right?
Question.
I think that's what it could be.
But I was under the impression that he
created
Fushi in the first place because the knockers were a thing, and that humanity or the world was just being threatened.
See, that could also be. That's a third possibility.
Mm-hmm.
That could also be a fact too. I don't know.
So here's my thoughts. I think
Future New York.
Yeah. What?
Future New York.
Yeah, sure.
He's just gonna.
No. Okay, so I do think the knockers, the beholder placed it there for sure. But I think at the end of this, the beholders, because Fushi has to get to the point where it's either like he's like so like omnipotent or whatever the word is, like he's literally like knowing everything. He's developed all the stimuli he could possibly can in the world. He understands all emotion. He understands everything. Now the beholder's like, all right, you have a choice. Like, again, this is going with my theory. It's like, you know, you can preserve it by being the vessel, or you can distribute it as the vessel but have nothing left over.
Oh, that would be interesting, actually.
And it doesn't have to necessarily be on Earth. It could be like on a different planet, and Fushi will figure out how to become a rocket ship or whatever. But I also, and with that, now because of this whole Darwinism thing we got going on with this show, it's like, you know, survival of the fittest. You must adapt to overcome. What if the knockers, like, they know who he is? They're gonna know who he is while the show keeps on going. They know Fushi can't, or if they do know, they will know Fushi doesn't like to kill. Other than this Hayase girl, whatever. But what if they embed themselves, like Parasite, the show, into humans? Yeah. Where like, you know what I mean? At the like they fuse with someone, and now that someone is like power hungry, let's say like a criminal, and now Fushi has to kill them, but he has no reason to because they haven't done anything bad. But this person going around like killing people, or something. And
I think off your idea, right? Yeah. But I think it's not necessarily that. It's like a hidden thing. I literally think that they're like, yo, I got your body now, it's mine. Yeah. And Fushi's like aware that shit. Like they control the human body the same way that they would control the rocks or the trees.
Okay. And my last, I thought of this before I went to sleep last night, and I hate myself for it. So this show loves to like kill us, like just emotionally drain us, right?
For sure.
What if at the end, it's Fushi, of course, but it's this knocker that is disgustingly overpowered, like amazing, and he when he takes from Fushi, not only does he look like the person he is, but he is the person that he takes. So, for example, if he takes Gugu, it's literally going to be Gugu, and Gugu is going to be telling him, "You need to kill me," like, or else you lose, and stuff like that. And every hit. Okay, you remember Mortal Kombat when they're facing Shang Tsung, and Shang Tsung's changing into like Scorpion and into like Sub-Zero? What if like Fushi's literally like beating this thing up, and it's like everyone saying thank you, but also dying at the same time? That would destroy me, but also be sick.
You're just thinking of the worst scenarios for us.
But I'm on both sides. I'm on both sides now. I have a theory where if they all die, that's going to be the scene. But if they all come back alive, I have my theory about that.
It's two complete obvious. And you know what? That's a great place to end this podcast. With that
are we already there? Holy shit!
Right there. Yeah, we're good, bro. We're
Perfect.
good.
Also,
unless anyone has any last things to say.
Olympics, people are great, but also Japan has the nerve to play Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, and One Piece. Everything. They've been playing everything for it's beautiful. I love it. But also, I feel so unaccomplished in my life because 14-year-olds are winning gold medals. Just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, half our age almost.
Don't say that, bro. I feel so old with these.
Oh, jeez, that hurts.
It's like, yeah, you know, Kimberly or Kimberly from Thing Swimming, and yeah, she's only 14, born in 2004. It's like, oh god, damn it.
God,
Jesus
anything
Christ.
after 2000 feels weird still.
Oh, 100%. Anyway, great episodes. We talked a lot about them. You guys have been great.
Look at you. We didn't even need the extra.
No, we didn't need no extra thing. There's no extra thing to talk about. Anyway, Sean promised he's going to finish Shield Hero. And we are gonna get on solo leveling soon. We just need to get some time and get on a schedule. Hopefully next week we have a third topic to talk about, but I mean we're pretty good with two. Anyway,
Discord.
if you're so I was gonna talk about it. So if you're watching on from YouTube, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Please like and comment whatever you want to do. There's no dislike button anymore, haha. But also subscribe. Stay up to date with all our stuff. I will not be late this time. Last podcast was my fault. My computer sucks and my internet sucks more. Hit that notification bell, please, to keep up to date. So then, you can just know when we're up on YouTube. That being said, we also post on Apple Podcast, Spotify, everything else that Buzzsprout does. I'm learning a lot about this podcast game from Andre. And we will see you on the next one. Is there anything else anyone would like to say?
I'm Gucci.
This is why I didn't ask you last time. Because no one says anything. So
I just can't wait to see how Panora died next
fuck
episode.
you. I hate you so much. But yeah, that being said,
6
we
o'clock.
have to have a catchphrase. That being said, peace out, anime scouts. That's not it. Okay, we'll figure it out next time. All right, bye everyone.
Bye.
That was great. Yeah.